Somewhere near you right now, there is a car that cost more than $80,000 new, sitting in a quiet garage, barely driven, immaculately maintained, and its owner is about to let it go for under $10,000. Most people scroll right past it. They assume a cheap luxury car must be a broken luxury car, and they keep overpaying for something ordinary instead. They are wrong, and their mistake is your entire opportunity, because there is a specific, repeatable method for buying genuine $80,000 luxury cars for under 10 grand. And it comes down to one thing the smartest used car buyers hunt for above everything else: a single, careful, original owner. This is the one owner secret, and once you understand it, you will never read a used listing the same way again. This is not luck, and it is not a one-time fluke. It is a repeatable system, and I am going to prove it with two real cars you can go find in the 2026 market tonight. One that is the single greatest example of the strategy ever built, and one six-figure coupe that shows exactly why this secret is not optional. In the next few minutes, I will show you exactly why these cars collapse in price, exactly why the one-owner car is the holy grail, and the precise step-by-step method to find one, verify it, and buy it, without ever inheriting a stranger's neglect. Subscribe now, because this is the most valuable car buying video you will watch this year. Let us begin. Why an $80,000 car becomes an $8,000 car. To use the secret, you first have to understand the engine that creates the bargain, and it is one simple truth: depreciation is not deterioration. When a car crosses the $80,000 mark new, it is almost always a flagship, the top-of-the-range sedan, coupe, or SUV a brand builds to prove what it can do. And flagships fall the hardest, for three reasons. The wealthy first owners lease them and hand them back after 3 years, flooding the market with low-mileage cars. The second-hand buyer is scared of complex repair bills, which crushes demand. And the moment a newer model lands, last year's flagship is suddenly old, even with almost no miles on it. Stack those together, and an $80,000 car can shed 85 to 90% of its value in a single decade, a $70,000 drop on a machine that, if it was cared for, drives almost exactly the way it did in the showroom. But the price falling off a cliff does not mean the car did. The engine, the chassis, the leather, and the sound deadening have no idea what the market thinks they are worth. A garage-kept flagship with 60,000 miles is mechanically almost new. The value collapsed, the machine did not. That gap between price and reality is the entire opportunity. Every other force in the used market is working to convince the crowd that old and cheap means bad, and every one of them is wrong about the one specific kind of car this method targets. There is no better proof of that on the road than the car we are about to talk about, which brings us to the single greatest example of this strategy ever built: the one-owner secret, and the holy grail that proves it. Here is the idea that separates a genuine bargain from a disaster. On a cheap luxury car, the history matters more than the mileage, the year, or the price. And the cleanest history on earth belongs to a car with exactly one owner. Now meet the perfect case study: the Lexus LS430, built from 2001 to 2006. When it was new, a loaded LS430 carried a sticker well over $60,000, pushing towards $70,000, a genuine flagship that quietly outbuilt the Germans it was chasing. In the 2026 market, clean examples start around $8,000. That is the collapse. And here is why it is the holy grail. The LS430 was overwhelmingly bought new by older, affluent, meticulous owners who serviced it religiously at the Lexus dealer and drove it gently for a decade. The single-owner, garage-kept, record since day one LS430 is not a myth. It is one of the most common cars fitting this exact profile in existence. Every one of them sold new to a careful hand, and a huge share of those hands never abused it, never skipped a service, and never even considered a cheaper independent shop over the Lexus dealer. That is the population you are fishing in, and it is enormous. Under the hood sits the reason it never dies: the 3UZ-FE, a 4.3-liter V8 that is, by broad enthusiast agreement, one of the most reliable engines ever mass-produced, routinely crossing 300,000 miles on original internals with nothing more than fluids and a timing belt on schedule. There is no turbo to fail, no high-pressure fuel system, no direct injection carbon problem, just a smooth, silent, overbuilt V8 that treats 250,000 miles as a warm-up. It is the mechanical embodiment of everything this strategy is built on. A quick enthusiast note that pays for itself: Many LS430s were fitted with an optional adaptive air suspension, and while it is generally durable, a failed air strut is one of the few real costs on these cars. On a one-owner car, you simply confirm it rides level and holds overnight. If it does, you are clear. And if a seller has ignored a sagging corner, that is your leverage, not your deal breaker. Everything else on the LS430 is famously boring to own. Buy a documented one-owner LS430, and you have bought a $70,000 flagship with a near-immortal V8 for the price of a tired economy car, with the one real risk of cheap luxury, a stranger's neglect, completely removed. That is not a theory or a lucky one-off. That is a specific, findable car you can start searching for the moment this video ends. And once you have seen the pattern in the LS430, you will start spotting it everywhere. That is the entire strategy in a single car. Now here is how you go find your own. Step 1. Target the flagships that fell the furthest. The secret only works if you point it at the right machines, so target the former flagships, the range-topping sedans, the full-size luxury SUVs, and the grand touring coupes that once wore $80,000 and six-figure price tags. These are the cars where the gap between new and now is widest, which means your dollar buys the most engineering, the most luxury, and the most road presence of anything at the price. Nothing else in the $10,000 bracket comes close to what a former flagship delivers per dollar. That original budget paid for better insulation, a more rigid body, higher grade leather, and a more sophisticated drivetrain than anything in the affordable class. And none of that quality evaporates when the price falls. A $10,000 former flagship like the LS430 is simply a far better car than a $10,000 economy sedan, because you are buying the leftovers of an enormous original budget at pennies on the dollar. One more filter separates the winners from the traps within this group. Favor the mechanically proven versions over the most gadget-laden, first-year technology trims where you can. The LS430 wins precisely because its core drivetrain is simple and overbuilt. A careful owner could maintain it affordably, and so can you. The flashiest, most complex variant of any flagship is the one most likely to hide an expensive surprise, even in careful hands. Run one quick test on any candidate. Compare the original sticker to today's asking price. The bigger that gap, the more hidden value you are buying, as long as the car was maintained. That single condition is what the rest of this method exists to prove. And the place you prove it is not where most buyers are looking. Step 2. Hunt where the one-owner cars hide. Most people fail here because they shop the flashy dealer lots and only ever see the picked-over, multi-owner cars with the markup baked in. The pristine single-owner flagships surface in quieter corners, estate and downsizing sales, private listings written by long-term owners, and trade-ins at non-luxury dealerships where the staff has no idea what they are sitting on. When you search the big sites, filter ruthlessly for a single owner and below average mileage, then read the listing itself as evidence. A grainy single photo with a suspiciously round price is a flipper. A dozen careful photos with a detailed history and a clear reason for selling is a real owner. The exact phrases you are hunting are unmistakable, and a real owner uses them without prompting. Bought new, always garaged, full service history at the dealer, non-smoker, records since day one, selling because I no longer drive. A flipper's listing never sounds like that because a flipper does not know the car's life and cannot invent the receipts. There is a reason these cars hide. The kind of owner who keeps a flagship for a decade and services it at the dealer is not the kind of person who flips it fast on a splashy marketplace. They sell it quietly, to family, through a local ad, or hand it to a dealer as a trade where it gets buried under newer inventory. Learning to look in those quiet places is most of the edge. Patience is a weapon. The neglected cars appear constantly and get bought by people who do not know better. The perfect LS430 or its equivalent appears rarely, so set saved search alerts, widen your radius a few hundred miles, and be ready to move the day one lands. Find that car, and your next job is to prove the story is actually true. Step 3. Verify the one-owner claim like a pro. Anyone can type one owner into a listing. Your job is to confirm it, because the entire value of this strategy rests on the history being real. Pull the vehicle history report yourself. Never trust a seller's screenshot. You are not just counting owners, you are reading the maintenance rhythm. What you want to see on the Carfax is a steady drumbeat of consistent oil changes, ideally logged at the franchise dealership, spaced sensibly over the years with no long gaps. That regular, dealer-stamped service history is the fingerprint of a genuine caretaker owner, and it is nearly impossible to fake. A flipper's Carfax has gaps, out-of-state jumps, and long silences. A caretaker's reads like a metronome. On a car like the CL550, that record of consistent visits is worth more than the low mileage itself, because it is proof the expensive systems were actually looked after. Read the mileage story too. A flagship that covered a low, consistent number of miles each year, the classic sign of a garage-kept second car driven gently, is worth far more than a same-year example with erratic, high mileage and unexplained gaps. The odometer is not just a number, it is a narrative, and a calm, steady one is exactly what a caretaker owner leaves behind. One owner, a clean title, a sensible mileage line, and dealer service on schedule is the exact pattern you are hunting. Then verify in person with your own eyes. A real single-owner car comes with a stack of proof: the original purchase documents, a service book with matching stamps, a folder of receipts, the window sticker, and both keys. And let the owner talk. A genuine caretaker tells the story of their car easily and consistently, while a flipper gets vague the moment you ask a specific question about service. If the records went missing and the story is thin, treat the one-owner claim as unproven and price the car as if it never existed. With the history confirmed, one final step separates you from a six-figure car for pocket change. Step 4. Inspect, negotiate, and close the loophole. Let me show you this final step through the car that makes it most dramatic: the Mercedes-Benz CL550, the C216 Grand Touring Coupe built from 2007 to 2010. New, this was a six-figure car, a hand-finished, pillarless flagship coupe that stickered well over $100,000 and shared its cabin and much of its drivetrain with the S-Class sedan. In the 2026 market, the cheap, higher-mileage ones dip under $10,000, and a genuinely clean, documented example still sits at a fraction of what it cost new. Either way, you are looking at one of the largest new-to-now gaps on the entire road. But the CL is also the perfect illustration of why the one-owner secret is not optional but essential, because it carries two systems that will destroy a careless buyer: the M2735 0.5-liter V8 and, critically, the active body control hydraulic suspension. On a neglected CL, that ABC system is a financial grenade. On a single-owner car that's serviced it faithfully, it is the exact loophole that lets you drive a six-figure coupe for under 10 grand. So you inspect like an enthusiast, not a tourist. Start it cold before it has run that day and listen. Then get your hands dirty the way an enthusiast would. Look for oil weeping around the valve cover gaskets, a known M273 tell that signals a car's maintenance state at a glance. Trace every hydraulic suspension line, the ABC pump, and each strut for fresh fluid, wetness, or a telltale drip. This is the single most important physical check on this specific car, and a dry, clean system on a documented one-owner example is exactly the green light you are looking for. Check for stored suspension faults and confirm the car sits level after resting overnight. This is the entire reason the one-owner secret matters more on the CL than almost anywhere else. A multi-owner CL550, where someone deferred the ABC service to save money, is a car that will hand you a repair bill rivaling its purchase price. A single-owner CL550 with a Carfax full of dealer visits and a folder proving the hydraulics were maintained is the same car with the risk engineered out, and it is the difference between the greatest coupe bargain in the market and the most expensive mistake on this channel. On an air-suspended flagship, you apply the exact same logic to the airlines, struts, and compressor. And still, no matter how clean it looks, pay a marquee specialist for a pre-purchase inspection. On a car this complex, that $150 to $300 check by someone who knows the M273 and ABC systems cold is the cheapest insurance you will ever buy, and it pays for itself the instant it catches a leaking hydraulic strut before you own it. Then you negotiate with the truth in your hand. The age items the inspection finds are not deal breakers on a well-kept car, they are your leverage. Respect the owner, acknowledge how well they kept it, and let the documented items do the talking. It is beautiful and clearly loved, but the inspection flagged these 3 things that will need attention soon. That single, calm, evidence-based sentence moves a price further than any aggressive lowball ever could because it gives a proud seller a reason they can accept. That lands the deal at a fair number and keeps the seller on your side. Then you close and you drive home in a 6-figure Mercedes for the price of its original option package. That is the entire method, start to finish. So let us put the whole secret back together. An $80,000 flagship collapses to under 10 because of forces that have nothing to do with the engineering. The one-owner car is the holy grail because its history erases the single real risk of buying cheap luxury, a stranger's neglect. You target the flagships that fell the furthest, like the bulletproof LS430. You hunt in the quiet corners where careful owners sell. You verify the claim with the Carfax service rhythm and the paper trail. And you close it with a cold start, a hunt for valve cover seep and suspension leaks, and a specialist inspection, the exact discipline that turns a complex car like the CL550 from a trap into a triumph. Notice that both cars prove the same point from opposite ends. The LS430 shows the strategy at its safest, a simple, immortal flagship where the one-owner history is the cherry on top. The CL550 shows it at its most powerful, a complex, expensive car where the one-owner history is the only thing standing between a dream and a disaster. Master both, and you can walk into any corner of the luxury market with confidence. Everyone else in the used market is gambling on a stranger's car and hoping. You are not gambling. You are buying certainty the market has mispriced. The most expensive kind of car there is, at the moment the world stopped caring, from the one person who never did. That is the one-owner secret, and it works over and over again for anyone patient enough to use it. Drop a comment telling me which former flagship you would hunt with this method and what you are driving right now. And do not click away yet. There are 2 more videos on your screen breaking down the exact cars that make the best one-owner bargains. Tap the end screen and keep watching. I will see you in the very next one.